State High School is a time to make friends, test yourself, and find out who you want to be. This afternoon at RIT, some future engineers built more than just robots. They built memories. This afternoon at RIT, some of the brightest minds from around the Northeast and across the world gathered together for a regional robotics competition called FIRST. Some of the students taking part, like Nick Vessa, were excited to show off their work.
So we get the game in January. We've got 6 weeks to design, prototype, build, machine this robot, programming it, wiring it up, and then show up here and then put our best foot forward in the game on the field.
FIRST is a worldwide robotics competition. Tonight finished its 19th year of RIT hosting a regional. From music to lights to fans in the stands, it's more like a pep rally than you would think a robotics competition would be. Organizers say, well, that's kind of the point.
Why do we only celebrate sporting events? Why don't we celebrate these kids who are doing amazing technological things every day? And so that's the feeling behind it.
The way FIRST works is teams are given a task and then are given 6 weeks to design and build a robot totally from scratch. Then they compete against each other in competition. Obviously, it's not easy, but for some of the kids in attendance, like Rebecca Korsch, they wouldn't trade this experience for anything.
It's helped me grow so much. I can't imagine the person I'd be without this FRC team and without the people and the memories I've created, and it's all thanks to this program.
And the teams that do well enough today and in future qualifiers will go to the World Championships held in April in Houston, Texas. And local impact, as it is March, and that means for many, including myself, basketball is top of mind. Today, though, a different type of basketball game took place, one where the winner mattered less than just playing the game. This afternoon, the 3-0 Rochester Rockets played their arch rival, the Buffalo Rims. For Rockets player Radit Shoemaker, today's game and all Rockets games are a special time for her.
It means so much to me. It gives me something to look forward to every week, and because to me it feels like I have the same routine all the time, so it's nice to have something fun that I can do with my friends and something that feels very inclusive to me.
Now, as you may have already guessed, the Rims and Rockets play wheelchair basketball. The teams consist of athletes both with and without disabilities. The idea of games like this is to shine a light on the need for inclusive sports. Rockets co-coach Ryan Hohense knows all too well the importance of feeling that inclusion.
Growing up disabled, it's sometimes difficult to do things, especially around sports, with able-bodied kids. Your friends are out doing things, and sometimes you can participate, sometimes you can't. And so to have wheelchair basketball, where everybody's on the same level, everybody can participate fully, is just a great outlet.
Since it was first played in the late 1940s, the popularity of wheelchair basketball has grown a lot. Some estimates say over 100,000 people play worldwide. It's events like today that was put on by the Western New York Adaptive and Inclusive Sports Collaborative that hope to continue that growth. For Hohense, though, this goes well beyond the game of basketball.
Allowing people with disabilities to be fully engaged in the community is important. I think it's programs like this and sled hockey that help kids get engaged and help able-bodied people jump in sleds and play with them too.
It's that engagement that organizers say is so important. And while she understands the value of today, for Radit, she's just happy to get out and play, just like everybody else.
And I'm so happy that I can have this and that other people in a wheelchair can have this experience, because it's amazing. And I think everybody needs to experience like something that they can do and enjoy, and I'm so grateful.
Amazing. Now, for more information on how you can get involved in all kinds of inclusive sports, go to our website, 13wham.com.
Law enforcement stepping up patrols this St. Patrick's Day to help you get home safe.
If you steal a bag of chips from the gas station, no one loses their leg. No one has a brain injury, but drunk drivers really do hurt people.
Many people are headed to bars this St. Patrick's Day to celebrate the holiday, often considered one of the biggest drinking days of the year. Good afternoon, I'm Matt Malloy. Law enforcement stepping up those patrols all weekend long to catch those drinking and driving. And as 13 Wham's Chase Howell explains, with rideshare options, DWIs have decreased in the last few years. Chase, good evening.
Matt, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office said they had 0 DWIs last St. Patrick's Day, and they say that's all because of rideshare apps available. Drivers hitting the road this St. Patrick's Day weekend may see more patrol cars on the streets.
Those patrols are going on throughout the day, typically more the evening hours, but we've got those patrols that are going to be going out throughout the weekend. Again, started last night with high targeted patrols at intoxicated driving.
Deputy Brendan Hurley with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office says it had 0 DWIs on St. Patrick's Day in the day after in 2022.
So I think people are just being more responsible. I think they're getting the ride shares, between the different companies that can come and pick you up for a service, or maybe family and friends.
Around 3:30, I checked to see how much an Uber would cost getting from 13 Wham in Henrietta to Shamrock Jacks in Irondequoit. It says it would cost just under $34, much cheaper than what a DWI could cost you.
So you're looking at probably a minimum of court fees of $1,000, DMV fees. There's a thing called the driver assessment fee, $750 through the DMV just to keep your license.
Robert King, an attorney at King Law, says that's before attorney fees, which could cost anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000.
Do you want to be the person who maimed a child? Do you want to be the person who ruined an innocent person's day because you wanted another beer or two? Get an Uber. It's pretty simple, right?
Again, law enforcement's plans on upping patrol throughout the weekend. And again, I want to reiterate this. Buzz driving is drunk driving.